Hello lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute since we've had a video on here, but today we're gonna do a little self-care, and I'm also celebrating my 4-year anniversary on Habits of a Goddess podcast, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about my whole journey the past 4 years and just share some wisdom with you guys today, some inspiration, and bring you guys along with me on a beauty treatment that I'm doing too. So let's get into this vlog. I'm excited. So I want to set my timer so I'm not late for this appointment because it is literally in 1 hour. So I want to make sure I'm finished. Let's see, set timer for 12 minutes. How about that? All right. So we have 12 minutes to do all of this. Okay, so right away I am using my Snail 96 Mucin. I love this stuff. This really keeps your face looking hydrating. I've been using this for several months now, and it's been a game changer in my skincare routine. I love this stuff. I got this from Amazon, so I will link it in the description for you girlies. But this right here just really gives your face like a really nice, like hydrating look, and I just feel like it's perfect. You know, you want to keep your skin hydrating, and I love this. This is also something that my makeup artist used on me at my last photo shoot that I'd had. The makeup artist, she used this on me, so I was like really happy to see someone actually using this product, because for a while I wasn't sure like if everyone knew about it or not, but it seems like the girls are onto this. So I love this product. All right, so let's get into today. So I'm so happy. Like I already like posted on all my social media, you know, me celebrating 4-year anniversary for Habits of a Goddess podcast. Like literally today, May the 22nd, marks the day of me releasing this episode, Self-Love Affirmations. And I started this podcast for me. Like I wanted to work on things that I worked on in the past in therapy, but I wanted to continue working on it on my journey. And I feel like therapy served a purpose and a time in my life. And when I stopped, you know, after years of therapy, after I stopped going to therapy, because I felt like I accomplished my goals that I had for myself, then I was like, okay, well, what can I do in the meantime? Because I feel inspired to do something. I feel inspired to share my knowledge and experience that I gained through therapy. I felt inspired to empower other women, and that's how this podcast became. That's how I manifested this podcast. Like I literally birthed this from my heart. Like I wanted to inspire other women, you know, how you can heal yourself with the power of affirmations, and how meditation really helped me on my healing journey, and how you can reprogram your subconscious mind and attract the life that you desire. It really helps, like all of that. So I knew right away that I wanted to create a community. Most importantly, was to really create a community for women to come together collectively and work on whatever areas in their life that they feel like they need to address. And I know like sometimes you may feel alone when you're embarking on a personal development journey, but I want to tell you that you're truly never alone. There's always going to be someone that God plants in your life to help you overcome any adversity and challenges. It may be a podcast that you discover, Habits of a Goddess. It may be someone you discover on TikTok or YouTube that is just pouring into their purpose, their content, and maybe their content is resonating with you. And it doesn't always have to be self-help content. It could be like a beauty guru. Like maybe you're watching someone who's doing like makeup and you find their voice soothing, or you find their energy, you know, exciting, and it just really inspires you to do something that you inspire in your life. You know what I mean? So I always feel like we can always learn from each other. And you know that saying, like bloom where you are planted? I feel like I've been blooming everywhere. Like everywhere I've been planted, I feel like I've been blooming, and it's been amazing. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm using, I love this face roller. This I keep in the freezer. I keep it in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't, you know, get contaminated. But I keep this in the freezer, and oh God, it feels so good, especially when it's like hot outside. Like it's been scorching hot in Florida. It's been like in the 90s. But I keep this in the freezer. It feels so good, and it really like snatches your face and close your pores and all that good stuff. So do this for like 5-10 minutes and you're good. But anyway, so also, like, I celebrated when I first hit my 1 million downloads on here. I do have like a video, and I want to go back and watch it just to see like how far I've come. I like to document my journey, and that's why I think that's why I really created a YouTube channel, just to kind of go back. And that's why I probably take 1 million pictures. I have like so many pictures on my phone. I had to delete recently like 10,000 pics and videos because I couldn't store it anymore. So I do need to upgrade my phone. But anyway, I like to go back and like just look at the things that I've accomplished and look at like the journey and like where I've, you know, came from, like from here to here. And, you know, when I first started my podcast, I did not know how to make money as a podcaster. And that wasn't the reason why I started it anyway. But I didn't know how to make money from it. I didn't know how to record and edit. I was just literally like winging it. And for like 10 months, I didn't show my face. Like my face wasn't the cover of the podcast. It literally was this old cover. And 10 months into my podcast, I came out with a candle line, and I went live and I was marketing my candle line. And that's when people discover like a little bit of who I was. And then I started posting a little bit more of me on my Instagram, on Habits of a Goddess Instagram. And then that's how people would discover my face, right? But still, I feel like I was hiding for so long that now that I think about it, I feel like I was hiding for so long behind my cover art, behind my podcast. Like my intentions was like, oh, I want people to discover the podcast on their own. I don't want them to be drawn towards based off of like what I'm wearing or the color of my skin or my makeup or my, you know, beauty. Like I want people to gravitate towards this podcast because they feel called to. I don't want them to visually see me. And then also I may want to share some vulnerable things on the podcast, and I don't know if I'm ready to really fully put myself out there. So that was all in my head when I first started this podcast. And let me just say, I'm stepping into the spotlight. I'm owning the spotlight. I'm claiming my goddess energy. Like I'm claiming my abundance. I'm claiming my happiness. I'm claiming my prosperity. I'm claiming my joy. I'm claiming my success. I'm claiming it, and I am going to show up and show out. And that's how I feel. Like when I recreated the podcast cover art, oh, I felt so empowered. I felt so empowered. And for so long, I was like hiding behind the old podcast cover. But over the years, I did post more of me on social media, like on Instagram. So if you did follow Habits of a Goddess on Instagram, you saw me. You know, I would go live from time to time. But still though, I still was hiding. When I look back, I still was hiding behind my brand. No one really, like if you don't have Instagram or if you don't follow me on Instagram, no one really knew who I was. It was just like, oh, Habits of a Goddess podcast. But there's a person behind the podcast. And who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person putting out beautiful affirmations each and every week? Who is this person charting number 22 in the world? Who is this person that created this beautiful community? Who is this person working with all of these amazing brands? Who is this person? Who? So I was like, okay, God, it's time to step out. I hope this glare is not reflecting. It's time to step out into my abundance. Like, I've been doing this for so long. It is time to really step out into my abundance and like claim it, like own it. not even claim it, because I already claimed it, but own it, like own it. And we're owning it, baby. Like ever since the photo shoot, I felt so inspired. Like you have no idea. So my manager, like 2 years into podcasting, I was discovered by my amazing network, Cake Media. Shout out to Jess. Shout out to the girls at Cake Media. They discovered me, and I showed you guys at the LA podcast conference, the team behind Habits of a Goddess. Like they discovered me 2 years into me podcasting. And at the time, she was like, I would love if you put you as the podcast cover art. Like, have you thought about changing your cover art? And I was like, no, I don't think I should do it. I want people to like, this is the brand. I want people to like gravitate towards it if they feel called to. But in reality, guys, I had a limited belief, okay? I'm going to be transparent with you. I had a limited belief, okay? I was afraid that no one would support me. There, I said it. I was afraid that no one would support me. And let me tell you where this fear came from. In the past, I had friends, so-called friends, where I supported them. I supported them. I was there for them. I was an uplifter, and there in one-sided friendship, I supported them. But when it came time for them to support me, mute, crickets, or there's something going on in their lives and they cannot be happy for me in the midst of my accomplishments. And I started dimming my light around those friends. And I'm going to talk about this in a future episode because I've had tons of requests for this. But if you feel like your friends, quotation marks, are jealous of you, get rid of them. Okay? You're better off alone than having jealous people around you. But looking back, those people were jealous of me. They were jealous. And it wasn't the fact that, I don't even think it was material things. I think they were jealous because I was confident. I think they were jealous because I was confident. I was sure of myself. I had ideals flowing to me. I knew how to alchemize and turn things into gold. Like I was, always this positive person. Oh, timer is going off. Okay. So we're going to put the timer back on. I think I'm good for like another 5-10 minutes. But anyway, looking back, I was this positive person for everyone. But when it came time for support, like if I would post things, accomplishments, or if I would share with them things that I, working on, etc., crickets. Or I could see, they may say, oh, I'm happy for you, congratulations. But I can see their face, and their face is saying otherwise. I can see their eyes, and I can see the jealous. I can see that they're not genuinely happy, and they're like forcing a smile right now. They're forcing a smile right now. They're not excited, and their tone is so like, the tone of happiness is a negative 10. Like when I'm happy for a friend and they're sharing, I don't care what it is. I don't care how small it is or how big it is. When you share something that you're happy about, things that you're accomplishing, I'm like, cheerleader, huh? I'm like a cheerleader for you. I will scream in joy for you. I will be publicly, I will celebrate you. I won't be afraid to celebrate you in the public eye. Like I will celebrate you. I will give you your flowers. I will not wait until something, happened to then be like, oh, I was this person's friend. Like, no. I'm going to celebrate you. I'm going to celebrate you. So I realized, looking back, I used to dim my light. I used to dim my light around people. When I felt any ounce of like, oh, this is not a safe space to really share my happiness, because I could see the look on their face. I could see the energy change whenever I'm talking about things I'm excited. I can see that this is not approved by them. And I would downplay the situation because I was like, no way they would not be happy for me because I'm happy for them. But just because you're happy for other people doesn't mean they're going to be the same for you. So let that sink in. Just because you're happy and you're wanting the best for other people doesn't mean they want the best and they're happy for you. Because they may not be happy on the inside. They may not have discovered something that brings them joy, and they may be in they may feel miserable on the inside, but they won't tell you outright because it will reveal who they truly are. So I had to learn that, and I truly believe, me not being the face of my brand for so long, like having my face as part of the cover artwork, I truly believe that stemmed from afraid of no one supporting me. Like no one's gonna listen to the podcast and like support me. But you know what? God said, I am going to bring you the people that are in alignment with you. And they are going to support you. They are going to shout in happiness for you. Like they're not going to be afraid. They're not going to be afraid to tell everyone about you. They're going to tell all their friends about you. They're going to say, oh my God, I listened to this podcast. You should check it out. And that's what's been happening the past 4 years. So that is my limited belief that I had to work through for 4 years, guys, behind the scene. And I never share anything unless I've accomplished it, unless I've worked through it. So now I feel confident to talk about this. But for 4 years, I did not show my face on the podcast cover art because I was afraid that I would not have anyone to support me. I was afraid that I would hear crickets based off of my past experiences and so-called friendships. But those people I'm no longer in contact with. So, but they keep up with me. I will say that for sure. Anyway, so if you ever feel like you're dealing with people who are jealous of you, get rid of them. You don't even have to explain. You don't even have to, when you are supported. You know who's your friend and you know who's not your friend. You know when you're sharing, when you first get engaged or you get a brand new car or you get promoted at your job or you get a brand new house or you have a baby. You can tell when someone's genuinely happy for you and someone's supporting you. Like you can just tell. The energy is unmatched. So if you don't feel like the love is mutual, get rid of them and God will replace you with friends who are supportive. And that's what's been happening. I relocated. I moved to a whole different state and God was like, I'm going to bring people into your life that are not afraid to support you, not afraid to, congratulate you. And that's what's been happening. So, I don't want to be late. All right. We got like 5 minutes. But yeah, so 2 years into podcasting, I get discovered. I mean, for the past 2 years after being discovered, they, my team, they're like, oh, you should update your cover art. You should change. And finally, I was like, you know what? I am going to change the cover art. I'm going to have a photo shoot. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to go big. We're going to do this big because it's time to reclaim my power, and it's also time to address the fear that I had so long, which was afraid of being seen, afraid of stepping into the spotlight fully, and afraid of not being celebrated. But those things are in the past. We've worked through those things, and I'm going to come up with an affirmation that you guys can use if you feel like you are afraid to be seen, you're afraid to step into your power, you're afraid to step into the spotlight. If you're a content creator, you have a podcast, or whatever it is, you don't have to be like on social media or anything, just in your day-to-day life. Like you should be empowered and being able to show up as your authentic self and not be afraid of others not seeing your true beauty, not your true light. So don't be afraid if other people aren't acknowledging you. Don't let that determine your value or worth. What matters is that you acknowledge yourself. That's what matters the most, is that you acknowledge yourself and you show up for you. And the right people will discover you. And the right people have discovered me. They've been paying me the big bucks. which I'm so grateful for. So we're not going to do makeup today because this beauty treatment, I'm not sure if she's going to touch my face or not. And I just don't want to worry about just makeup, you know, being ruined. So we're just doing a little natural. I'm going to wear some sunnies out, but this is my makeup look. I am going to probably, I may bring my camera. If not, I will do a little vlog on my iPhone and just insert the whole experience. So I'm off to this cute boutique. It is called, oh my God, I'm like, let me go to my email. Let's see. I discovered them on ClassPass. And I do have a link if you girlies want to check out ClassPass. I use this for booking workouts, but they also have like beauty treatments you can get done. You can get your hair done, your nails done, you can get massages. You can also get lymphatic drainage. So this is what I'm getting done today, the lymphatic drainage. And it's at the Peach Body Club. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me, so don't worry. All right, this is my look, and this is my cute little cotton candy dress. Something cute. I forgot where I got this from, but I'm just gonna throw on some more run sandals and I will see you there. Hey guys, so this is a beautiful spa. Say hi to Bentley, the owner's gorgeous stall. Everything in here just looks so beautiful. Like the aesthetic vibes, this to me is like totally me. Like the vibes, the color, you guys know I love pink, but these are like peach pink. How gorgeous is that? So beautiful. You know, these flowers are beautiful too. And yeah, so today we are going to get a beauty treatment. My first time ever getting this service done. And this is the Peach Body Club for women. The wellness spa for women. So beautiful. How gorgeous is this? Oh, I see that you're a fan of Element. You guys know I love Element. I love the electrolytes. I use them in my workouts, after my workouts. I love this plant. So this is some of their rooms. Look how gorgeous this is. Hi guys. The dress matches the vibes for sure. So gorgeous. Each room there's different experiences. How beautiful is this? This is for us. So definitely a nice self-care day. I'm so impressed. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Look at this mirror. This is like Pinterest, like literally Pinterest board worthy. And me again. Look how beautiful the print is. So impressed. I love this sign, good vibes only. Totally. Just so gorgeous. And little office. All right, so I'm gonna get ready for my treatment. Okay, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna get ready for my treatment. Today we're getting a lymphatic drainage. I'm gonna take some before and after pictures. Everything is like working out perfect. Like what better way to enjoy today by doing a little self-care. So, all right. Come with me to get a whole body lymphatic drainage massage at the Peach Body Club in Delray Beach, Florida. Say hello to my new friend Bentley. He was so cute and probably the most calming dog I've ever been around. Today I was treating myself as I celebrated Habits of a Goddess 4-year anniversary on the podcast. I booked this service using my ClassPass app. ClassPass has been my go-to wellness app for booking my Pilates class, so I thought why not try something new? Take advantage of it. This was my first time booking a lymphatic drainage massage, and I was really impressed. The whole time it was cooling and relaxing. I even fell asleep during the process. I loved meeting the owner, Masha. She was lovely and educated me during the whole session. We talked a little bit about how she got started and what inspired her to get into the wellness space. She will be celebrating 1 year in her business soon, and I love that for her. I would definitely book again. Even though this was my first session, I did notice less bloating afterwards. The health benefits is that it debloats, depuffs, breaks down cellulite and fats, and it gives the skin a glow, but most importantly, it detoxes the body. Have you ever tried a lithotic drainage massage before? By the way, love the studio. It was like a real life Pinterest board. Everything is aesthetically pleasing and it's definitely for the wellness girls. 10/10 would recommend. Afterward, I grabbed a smoothie at the Seed and I tried the Posty and I grabbed a cold pressed juice. It was so delicious. And this was a great self care day to celebrate Habits of a Goddess. Hey guys, so I just came back home from my lymphatic drainage massage. I think that's how you pronounce it. And she told me to hydrate, so I do have some water here that I'm gonna be sipping on, drinking. And I actually do feel like a nap is needed. So I'm going to return some emails. I'm working on my laptop. I'm returning everyone's thank you. I'm returning everyone's emails and phone calls. Everyone's been congratulating me, thanking me for creating this amazing platform, this community, my podcast. And I just been like on the phone, like thanking every single person because I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Like, this is my life. The new cover. The new cover. So that's what I've been doing. I've been like just thanking everyone in the comments and reposting you guys, sharing the podcast. I've been doing that. Sidebar, I'm actually looking at this, so I was like, let me share with this. So if you're a content creator and you want to have better audio, you need to get this. I love this, not just because it's pink, which is my favorite color, but it has not one, but two mics that you can clip on. You can clip on to your top and you can like talk and record and make all these amazing videos. But look how cute this is. This is for your iPhone, okay? And you get two of them. This part here inserts where you charge your phone. So this part here goes here, and then you turn this on the side. You just press this button and it lights up. It's green, so it's activated. I'm actually gonna like do like a little recording and show you guys a little demo. So let's record. I got this gadget. I'm like so happy, but it's only for iPhones. It's not for the camera. So anyway, let's record. Hello, Goddess. Welcome back to Habits of a Goddess podcast. Today, we will focus on consistency affirmations. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna play this back to you and see the sound. Hello, Goddess. Welcome back to Habits of a Goddess podcast. Today, we will focus on consistency affirmations. Hello, Goddess. Welcome back to Habits of a Goddess podcast. Today, we will focus on consistency affirmations. Okay, I love this. You got to get this. If you're a content creator, like this is amazing. And I think this actually, like once you charge this case, like you charge the case here, this charges your microphone, and then you can charge here too as well, I believe. So yeah, you see those three little dots? You just put it in here. Oh, let me turn this off so I don't kill the battery. Just put it in here and it charges, keeps it nice and charged. These do last, I think, up to 6 hours. And it's pretty amazing. So I just wanted to share that with you. All right, so I'm gonna like finish a little bit of work. Then I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, cause I feel my body like You know, like when you detox, and that's the whole thing, like it was like a detox. So I definitely feel it. I'm gonna like take a little nap and enjoy myself. All right, so let's return some emails, and then I'm gonna unbox some stuff. I have some PR package like later in this vlog, so we'll do that. That'll be fun. But let me return some emails. All right. Hi guys, I am doing a little PR unboxing from Lola V. This is Jennifer Aniston new hair care line, and she kindly sent it to me for me to try it out. So I'm excited. I will do a dedicated video post to do a hair review of trying Lola V's hair care line. I will say I was very impressed at the size of each product. Like, these are not little products. These are not little bottles. They're full size, and I'm excited to try them out. I really look forward to trying that Sculpt paste. It's very nice, and this is the hair oil too as well. So thank you so much. And if you guys enjoy this vlog, I did start in the beginning just chatting, catching up with you guys, life updates, and brought you along with a little self-care towards the end. If you enjoy more content like this, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.